Foot problems can be prevented if you pay attention to the foot mechanics that you're given from the time you're born. Most of us aren't even thinking about that. But when you look at the foot, and we take one of the most common problems that people have, heel pain, we quickly end up looking at your foot mechanics. The foot has to serve a couple of basic functions. One, it has to come down to the ground and absorb shock. Two, your hips are going from side to side, but your feet don't follow with it. In the rear part of the foot, there's this bunch of joints back here that work to absorb that rotation. So you've absorbed shock, you've absorbed rotation. To do that, the foot has to be a flexible adapter when you hit the ground. Coming off the ground, the leg and the hips rotate the other way, the arch now comes back up, the weight gets transferred off your big toe, the arch is relaxed, the bones lock together, and you propel well as you go over the ground, pain-free. So what's the problem? The problem is much like these eyes. The eyes get out of balance, and our glasses are needed to rebalance them. Something goes wrong with the foot mechanics, and balancing out these mechanics is the key to resolving your foot pain. The two most important factors in that are the calf tightness, the degree of either rolling in excessively or out, and finally, the inflammation that occurs at the heel. With heel and arch pain, or the plantar fasciitis heel pain syndrome, once the ligament of the heel is overpulled, we often have to treat the inflammation of the heel, the overpulling and the mechanics that are pulling on that, and the calf tightness in the back that aggravates those conditions as well. In order to do this, there's a three-part program to treatment. One, decrease the inflammation at the heel. Treatment of the inflammation is aimed at reduction through use of topical or oral medications, physical therapy, injection therapy, or over-the-counter or prescriptive supports called orthotics. The best way to truly match the design of the support to your foot and resolve your pain quickly. In addition, the physical therapy can reduce inflammation, address core issues that may be affecting the balance on your feet, and most importantly, reduce that calf tightness that goes hand in hand with poor foot mechanics. Another thing that's extremely important to balancing out your foot mechanics and preventing recurrence of foot pain is supporting the feet properly with appropriate and supportive shoes. In order for the foot to work, it has to bend at the ankle, and the next place it bends like this is at the toes. The foot and the shoe and the supports shouldn't drop into the middle. Let's take a look at what goes into making a good shoe versus the poor shoe. In this instance, we have a slip-on shoe with no back, no laces, and the shoe, when twisted, flops from side to side. We talked about the ankle bending and the toes bending. We bend this one, and it bends right in the middle. So the principles of selecting a supportive shoe are having one that bends at the ball, not in the middle, and doesn't flop from side to side. And the heel counter, that is the back of the heel of the shoe, needs to be stable. To summarize, in order to maintain healthy feet, you need a good foundation that comes from proper shoe and proper support, whether it be over the counter or prescriptive custom orthotics. The combination of these, along with treating any inflammation and core issues above the foot and ankle, will help keep your feet healthy for a lifetime.